Oh man, look at all my dudes! I only just noticed the fucking dwarf commander and everybody. Let's talk to Archdemon, actually.
It remains to be seen what sort of king Alistair will make. Personally, I think the lad will do far better than he believes. He is Merrick's son, whether he sees it or not. He has a good heart. I can think of no better qualification.
I believe you may be right, Eamon. Are there any other allies we can use?
We have sent messengers to Orlais.
Oh,
With any
awesome.
luck, the Empress will send us help within a week.
One of
I
my
think it's
clan will end up
entirely
showing.
possible, however, that she has written Ferelden off as a lost cause already, and will seek to defend her empire first. Perhaps the Grey Wardens of Orlais will be able to march and reach us in time. We should not rely on their arrival, even so.
Get sassy Tegan in the background, flicking his hair and shit. Shouldn't Alistair be staying here?
He insists on going. How can I say no? I am
He is our king, after
uneasy
all.
with the danger he puts himself in by accompanying you. I ask myself if he does not conspire to leave the throne to Honora after all. But Alistair knows his duty. He will do what is best. Right now, he believes that is assisting you in contacting your allies.
I should get to my room. But not before I talk to literally everybody I possibly can.
By the
Oh,
Darkspawn. The death
how
toll
depressing.
will be staggering. I wish you luck, Grey Warden, for all our sakes.
That won't be staggering. We're gonna get there in time, won't we?
What
Hey, dwarf boy.
Has House Claret sent their men or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no.
House Claret's feud with House Fromald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Huh. Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about.
Is there a problem with the dwarven forces?
Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the assembly.
They're probably half hoping we'll all wind
The
up
hell was
dead.
that?
That way they'll have
This
one
game
of
is
the
weird,
strongest
dude.
forces left
I didn't
to
touch the keyboard or anything.
Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arsed thinking that got us into the mess after Endrin passed.
It was our good fortune that you decided to go to Orzammar when you did, Grey Warden. For all that a surfacer needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
Aww. I'm worried about the battle.
And so you should be. I was hoping you'd have some Grey Warden
Look at
trick
my
up your
gear.
sleeve,
I
truth
look
be
so
told.
cool.
Are things truly that desperate? Do we stand a chance of losing?
We will find a way to win. We
I
must.
hope you're right. Under the open sky is a terrible place to consider dying, that's for sure.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet. Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on the field of battle.
You too, gorgeous. You too. Oh, look at your cloned dwarven soldiers over here. Damn! Look at these boys.
It is a pleasure to join you.
Can I talk to you anymore?
Good
No.
fortune to you, Grey Warden. I've plenty to manage yet before the bugle calls.
Main hall, and that leads to the second floor. It is just even. Oh, my boys. It's fucking Sandal and Bodon. As much as I'd love to talk to you guys. Oh, this is the only way I can go? This could be the final goodbye. Shale.
I am listening.
I have some questions.
Doesn't have better
Are you fucking kidding? You've got nothing to say. I know
look.
that look.
You
Yes,
have
I know
something
you
on your
do.
mind, don't you?
Do you know of this place?
Redcliffe? I know little of it except that it is the domain of the Earl of Redcliffe. Redcliffe. I wonder how the name came to be. Is the clay here red? There are places in this world where the clay is a bright, strange red, and often, in the legends of such places, it is the red of blood. The blood of 1,000 men slaughtered in battle, or that of an innocent, unjustly slain. It stains the land that it may never be forgotten. Perhaps Redcliffe has one such tale. But I do not know it.
Let's talk about something
Can
else.
help with?
I'd talk to you.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Nothing. Wow. Sten?
What is your wish,
Kadan? I have a
I am
question.
hardly surprised.
What were you quoting earlier?
The writings of the Ashkari Koslan, the Kyun. It is the path to wisdom.
What is the Kyun exactly?
Ask a Tamasran. They know how to explain things to children. It is not for me to teach the Kyun.
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak then.
That's enough for now.
I suggest
Fine,
we
fine.
move on.
Let's go. I'm surprised he didn't disapprove of me being insolent or whatever the hell. Anything to say? No? Fine. Nero! Tell me of your wisdom and also go and find me things. He brought me an item. A whole iron ring? Get it out of my inventory.
Right here, old pal.
Hey, old buddy.
What about?
How you handling Bronca? Yeah, whatever the fuck. Zevron, anything new at
You
last?
wish.
Can I answer some
Whatever
questions?
you'd like to ask.
Care to tell me about that last mission now?
Yes, I suppose it is time. You have been a good friend to me after all.
Man,
There is
I
no
nearly
reason
missed
to
all
be
these,
silent.
huh?
There is a reason I accepted this mission in Ferelden, far away from home, and it had nothing to do with any thought that I might leave the crows. Meeting you, after all, was quite an accident. My last mission before this one did not end well.
What happened?
You must realize that until that day I was cocky and arrogant. I was the best crow in Antiva, I believed, and I bragged of my conquests often, both as an assassin and lover.
And nothing's changed. You were more cocky and arrogant?
Indeed. I was often told I was insufferable, right before I ended up in bed with someone. Such is how it was. One of the crow masters grew tired of my boasting. My bid for an incredibly difficult mark was accepted, much to my surprise. A wealthy merchant with many guards and completely silent. Taliesin agreed to be part of my team, as well as an elven lass named Rina. She was...
His armor was Rina's armor.
marvel. Tough, smooth, wicked. Eyes that gleamed like justice. Everything I thought I desired.
And you fell in love?
Rina was special. I had closed off my heart, I thought, but she touched something within me. It frightened me. When Taliesin revealed to me that Rina had accepted a bribe from the merchant, told him of our plan, I readily agreed that she needed to pay the price and allowed Taliesin to kill her. Rina begged me not to. On her knees, with tears in her eyes, she told me that she loved me and had not betrayed us. I laughed in her face and said that even if it were true, I didn't care.
But that wasn't true.
I convinced myself it was. Taliesin cut her throat, and I watched her bleed as she stared up at me. I spat on her for betraying the crows. When Taliesin and I finally assassinated the merchant, we found the true source of his information. Rina had not betrayed us, after all.
I'm so sorry.
I wanted to tell the crows what we had done, our mistake. Taliesin convinced me not to. He said it would be a foolish waste. So we reported that Rina had died in the attempt. We needn't have bothered. The crows knew what we had done. The master who disliked me told me so to my face. He said the crows knew, and they didn't care. And one day, my turn would come.
Why would he do that?
To rub it in my face, perhaps. That I was nothing. That she was nothing. You once asked why I wanted to leave the crows. In truth, what I wanted was to die. What better way than to throw myself at one of the fabled Grey Wardens? And then...
Oh
this
my
happened,
god,
and
man.
here I am.
That is awful, Zevran. I'm so sorry.
It feels good to speak of it to someone. I swore I never would. Whatever it is I sought by leaving Antiva, I think I have found it. I owe you a great deal.
You owe me nothing.
Let us return to your mission, shall we? Suddenly I do not feel like standing about.
Well, that talk of killing the one person you've ever loved really wants to make you kill more people, huh? Can't say I
Your
blame
friend's
you.
a formidable folk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's good to have you along on the road.
I should go.
Goodbye.
Bye. Yeah, fuck off. Can I even go in there? I can't even go in there. Got the second floor and nothing else. There's still many members of our party left, right? Like Morrigan. Who are we missing? Okay, so there are 8 people in our party, I know that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I never normally count my dog. I think we're only missing Alistair and Morrigan. I imagine Morrigan is in my room and Alistair is maybe waiting to talk to me there. Or they're getting off behind my back. I will kill them both. And then I will be executed for murdering a king. And also a witch, but I don't think anyone cares about that part. Why is that one glowing properly? Oh, man.
All right.
Whose house have I broken into? It says guest room. Is this where I'm living? Map of occupied Ferelden. Interesting. Occupied as in when it was occupied by the Orlesians? Huh. I don't know why the fuck you keep that around in Redcliffe, but whatever. There's Alistair. My room. Morrigan first. Alistair needs me more.
Your desire?
I'd like to ask you something.
Full of
Are you kidding me? I can't do shit with you.
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
One last kiss before the final battle.
And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you?
Who do you think is
Come to think of
watching?
it, I find myself no longer caring.
So we don't get the famed final fuck before the final battle like Mass Effect always does. Huh. Okay, whatever. I won't say I'm complaining. I mean, we got quite a lot from you before now, didn't we, Morrigan?
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
Oh, by the way, I found a Grey Warden commander's helmet in a chest, and I think he looks incredible
There
in
you
it.
are.
Oh, I can't even talk to you
Let's
properly?
go see what Riordan has to say.
If you insist, buddy. If you insist.
You're both here. Good. Please know I assumed you had already been told. Otherwise, I would have told you this when you freed me in Denerim. I'm sorry.
What is it? What are you apologizing for?
Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
I assume it has something to do with the taint in us.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
And what happens to the Grey Warden?
The Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed.
Oh, fuck.
And so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the blight ends. It is the only way.
It's gotta be me. Or Riordan. I don't really care about Riordan, but, well, I do. He's cool, and he's, like, got the cool voice. But that means Duncan never even killed an Archdemon. Well, it's been ages since a blight, hasn't it? Is there no other way? Must a Grey Warden die?
As far as we know, the transfer of the Archdemon's essence is automatic. If one of us is not present when the killing blow is made, it is all for nothing. There is no other way. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
It can't be Alistair. It can be you, maybe. And me and Alistair go on and live happily ever after in our secret, homoerotic subplot. Why is it such a secret? Why doesn't everyone know this?
We keep it secret for the same reason the joining is kept secret. Who would become a Grey Warden if they knew the end that might await them?
I mean,
and yet
you could say the same
must
about a
be
regular
Grey
soldier.
Wardens.
We're still fighting to
Without us,
death,
there
like,
is no
often.
hope.
Then I will take my final blow myself.
It warms my heart to see such courage. But do not hurry so to sacrifice your life. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer.
Okay,
but
good.
if I fail, the deed falls on you. The blight must
It just
be
can't
stopped
be Alistair,
now.
that's all I know.
It will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Alistair seems pretty damn stoic these days. He's less, oh, I'm the funny man. He's more, I'm willing to sacrifice my life for my kingdom.
You should
Scary shit. I didn't expect that.
There will be much to do when the army
Oh, maybe
marches.
now we get to have the final fuck. Maybe. Who's in the guest room? Is it now Alistair? Because I would like to talk to Alistair one more time before this if I can. Hey, buddy.
Ask away.
I have some questions.
Of course.
Are you kidding? We just learned that one of us is going to have to sacrifice their damn life, potentially. And you got nothing to say. Just all smile. Oh, ask away, buddy. Why not? Fuck you.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
I already knew you were here. I'm not alarmed. Glad to see you.
I did not come here to speak of sentimental things. I came here to speak with you. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole.
It is not the context I wish to discuss our holes,
when the
but...
Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
It's not need to be. What do you mean?
I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle.
I'm down. I'm very down. I don't trust you. Are you kidding? Oh, maybe Morrigan is always here, whether you love her or not. I don't know. Hence the I don't trust you option. Just what sort of ritual is this?
It is old magic. From a time before the Circle of Magi was created.
And why does no one
Some
know of
would
it?
call it blood magic. But I think that means little to one like you.
Where did you get this ritual, Morrigan? Is it the grimoire, maybe?
From Flemeth, of course. I have known about it for some time.
Maybe not. So you knew about the sacrifice before Riordan told me?
I did. Would you have believed me if I had been the one to tell you?
Yes, I love you.
I have my doubts.
Then tell me more.
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish.
This is
The
insane.
Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
Like what I'm hearing so far. This doesn't seem like blood magic. This just seems like you said, a loophole. So the child becomes a Darkspawn.
Not at all. It will become something different. A
Oh my
child
God.
born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away. And you do not follow.
No.
Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
No, not if you're leaving. Nah, but that doesn't make sense. I would rather have Riordan die. No offense, Riordan. I would rather have Riordan die than to lose you. I want to know more about this child.
As you wish.
What do you intend to do with this child?
I do not wish to tell you.
The child won't be hurt, will it?
Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed.
Will the child be evil?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world.
Let's see.
Make of that what you will.
This is going to be my child. Will I ever see it?
No, you never
Also,
will.
do half-elves exist in this game? I
all
don't even know how
ask
that
in
works.
return for freeing you from the burden the Grey Wardens have placed upon you.
Enough about the child, then.
Then you have decided?
How do you even know this will work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life?
Fuck!
Why she aided you? This is why. What
But
is
we got
important
along so
is that I am
well!
offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
Is this why you've been so friendly to me?
Caring for you, as I've come to? That
Good.
was not part of the plan. But I cannot let what I feel interfere with what I must do. This is important to me. The fact that it may save your life makes me all the more determined to see it done. Please, do not cloud the issue. If you feel anything for me, then accept that it will make what we must do that much easier.
Will I ever see you again?
After the Archdemon has been slain? No. No, you will never see me again. Refuse my offer, however, and I leave now.
You can't!
This is simply how it must be.
There's no good way out of this! Oh, you... I wanted to use you in the final battle, Morrigan. I wanted to go down together! Except not die. I wanted you to live and maybe sacrifice myself. Who knows? A little bit of self-sacrifice, maybe, you know? I don't know. This is insane! This is such... Oh, Dragon Age is... It's gotten the best it's been so far, right at the end. And it has been pretty damn stellar all the way through. I love this! But it still really hurts to make this decision. Everyone's gonna hate it too, because it's technically blood magic for some reason. We're rebuilding an old god. We're reviving an old god in its purest form without the corruption, which might be a good thing. But it's still an ancient, possibly malevolent force that is not used to the civilization as it is right now. If it was corrupted once, maybe it could be corrupted again. Maybe, even in its pre-corruption form, it was still a terrifying, massive fucking beast. Perfectly willing to destroy humanity because it doesn't see it as wrong. Dragon Age. This is why it's called Dragon Age. Oh, fuck. The thing is, we've already slept with Morrigan. Many a time. Who's to say we haven't already given her what she needs? My filthy seed. Or maybe it needs to be done on this particular night. She's a magical witch. I'm sure she can just, be open to impregnation whenever the fuck she wants. And now is the time. We either accept and give Morrigan what she wants, and we part on good terms. It'll fucking kill me and it'll suck, but we part on good terms. Firion lives. Alistair lives. And Riordan, I think. He lives. Or we say no, and the ultra-powerful mage, who turns out to also have blood magic, won't be too pleased with us. Maybe there's a way to convince her not to go. I doubt it. This feels like a big, big, big decision. As much as I really want her to stay, that doesn't seem like it's an option. And I imagine if we say no, she'll get involved in some other horrific way that'll maybe get her killed, and I couldn't have that. sure you guys have been, because a lot of the times in games like this, like in The Witch, or big RPGs where I tend to side with the bad people I find interesting. Like, I remember, back in The Witcher 3, I really liked Philippa. So I didn't really like her, but I wanted to keep her alive and help her out, for some reason. You guys were like, what the hell are you doing? I imagine it's probably a similar situation with Morrigan. Alright. I agree. I'll do it.
A wise decision. Come, my love. Put the thoughts of the ritual aside and let us make this last night together one to remember.
I'm really gonna miss you, Morrigan. Oh look, she got her own scene for once. Like an actual scene instead of just the same one over and over and over and over and over again. Oh, man. How sad he looks! What's going on, buddy? Oh, the clunky facial expressions make this horrific. Also, I'm here. How's that erection going, guys? Pretty flaccid, right? What are you doing? Okay, that was strange. Goodbye, my love.